Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Florence. We're playing with the Cradle of Civilization DLC and of course the Japan patch, and we're going for the Prince of Egypt achievement, in which we have to form Egypt. Of course taking some territory from the Mamluks beforehand. We just recently, in the last episode, won a war against Venice and its allies and its friends from the Trade League, and took Verona and Treviso from them. 40 development, very, very nice land here, especially the paper province of Treviso. This is really good for trade. Unfortunately, we're not really present in the Venice trade node for trade, but with the trade power that we have, I think I'm gonna have another go at checking out how it would look if we actually collected in Venice instead of transferring from Tunis to Genoa. In other notes, we still have sort of that aggressive expansion up here. They didn't like that I took that land of Venice. They also didn't like that I earlier vassalized Milan. I still have a lot of things I want to take here. I want to take Genoa and I want to take Urbino, but maybe our focus is going to be on Northern Africa again in the near future. However, whoa, that's a lot of unrest. However, Northern Africa has this issue that we need to eat Algiers before we can really expand down there. So I'm improving with Algiers so we can start eating them and hopefully quickly end this deadlock that we have here. Lost the claim on Bari, yeah. Can't conquer Naples, can't do that anyway because they're protected at the moment. I wish I could use this diplomat for something, and I'm sure I can. Improving with the Ottomans, I'm improving with Florence. I did want claims on Genoa, is what I said. And at the end of last episode, I accidentally set them to improve with Genoa, which is obviously not particularly interesting. We could take tech, but we're way ahead of time. So I'm probably gonna have to spend Diplo on something else again. Like, I don't know, more mercantilism? That sounds like a thing. Ooh, you guys also split off those barks. Barks go protect trade in Genoa, and Cogs go home. Could I build more barks? Yes. Let's build 3 more barks. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a couple of months before I should have military access. Before I do the trade change, just so our trade can stabilize from the war and the boats missing, etc, etc. So we seem to be around 10 ducats a month from trade right now. Let's see if that's true in the next month too. Yeah, still around 10. We gain random ducats, also good. So if it's 10, if we do this, I will now check where my merchants are. Where are my merchants? Where don't I see? There they are. Can take the one from Sevilla and put him into Venice to collect and see what that does for our trade. Now that we have more trade nodes, more trade power in the Venice node. Collect from trade, take the guy from Sevilla. Let's see what happens to our trade. Used to be at 10. We're now at 12. Completely improved with the Ottomans, okay. See if this stays up at 12 next month. Yeah. Okay, so we're now making more money doing this than doing the other thing. That's cool. And that's still with all the autonomy over here, which we're of course going to drop. Rebels, Tunisian separatists. Why is Tunis so unhappy? Oh, because of the burghers. Because of the burghers. Can I make you happy somehow, burghers? I could just press this button and you would be happy. Do I still have that -10 dropping off in 26? No, that's forever. So yeah, you have some monopoly charters. You will be a bit over influential right now, but that's gonna be okay. At least that way we don't get unrest. You are doing nothing. How much are we improved with Milan? Basically maximum, slightly below maximum. All right. It's still the war against the Liège. We're still fabricating here. We could start getting spy networks on people. Like, the Mamluks still seem scary to me. We are now, well, just 1 great power rank below them. So we're getting close to actually be able to fight the Mamluks, I would say. They still have almost 100 more development than we do, though. I don't think it's quite time to do those spy networks yet, so let's just improve with somebody like our ally France over here, just to keep that alliance. Would be nice if they stayed on my side. Get money, lose Republican tradition, or lose stability. I hate this event. I think I can drop a stability as we are at +2. Or Republican tradition is dropping so low and it's worth so many monarch points to re-elect your monarch that I really don't want that to be dropping too far. Milanese still unhappy with me, but they will end at the latest when I annex Ferrara. Also, I think a lot of their unhappiness is from the forced vassalization. I thought so. Not true at all. It's mostly because of trust, which is slowly going up, and the relative power. So once we have eaten Algiers over here, there should be no more issue. Troop-based production, yes. Yes. Absolutely gonna have that. Why wouldn't I? Yes, we're overextended, but we're working on it, right? I assume so. Yes, almost done coring the new land. Very nice. Rebels, Venetian separatists, yeah. We're probably just gonna have to fight them once they spawn in this hill fort in Treviso. That should be easy enough. Or maybe the farmlands in Ferrara are not as interesting, but one of the two forts is gonna be our defensive line once those rebels spawn, I think. I don't feel like increasing autonomy. I can finally convert Kev. Excellent, it's 1513. The other ones still have that religious zeal for a while. Ooh, Milanese noble rebels. Rebels? Can you handle that on your own, Milan? Let's stop drilling and see if Milan is going to do anything. We lost a general. Apparently not this guy. So it's not the biggest issue. Do we keep our guy again? I think we keep our guy again. It's worth so many points. Oh, actually, on the other hand, we're so capped on, so close to being capped on military power that maybe we just go for a bureaucrat right now. Yeah. Let's just do that because we have so many of the other points. We also would like to focus on that, but right now we cannot. How close to the cap are we? Very close. I think I can spend some military on hiring a new general because we only have 2. Yep. And he's pretty good. And then I'm gonna spend 100 Diplo. Ooh, I would spend some admin reducing with inflation, but that's not what we have to get some mercantilism here from the Diplo power. Okay. Okay, you're not gonna fight them, apparently. So I guess I'm gonna do that. We only need what? 13k plus cavalry and the cannon. So let's not take too much attrition. Let's just take this stack and wipe out those rebels. Land leader shock +1. Of course I get that a second after I recruit a new general, but otherwise, yeah, trade league, blah blah. That's gonna be fine. What did the Ottomans take from Venice in that war? Did you take anything? These are just claims. Apparently you took maybe this place here. Crete. Yeah, that used to be Venice. It is now the Ottoman land. I'm still scared of the Ottoman. Don't mistakenly on that. Oh, we gain 633 ruler and we gain 20 Republican tradition? Or not? What is this event? Preacher, fiercely against the Pope. Yeah, I mean, the no dynasties must flee the city? Okay, no dynasties, flee the city. This is an odd event for a republic. I take a 633 ruler, 40 years, and gain 20 tradition. That's... wow, thank you, game. That was a really nice event to have. And we can now convert Treviso to the right religion. Good, you guys can go back home. Yes, yes, people joining Venice's Trade League once again. Converting Verona, very nice. Lose 25 admin, gain 10 tradition. Or the vice versa, yeah, I'll do that. We're going to be capped for a bit on Republican tradition, which is unfortunate, but it's like only 3 or 4 tradition that we're going to lose. So it's going to be fine. What's this? Decision. Dissolution of monasteries. Get more taxes. Stability costs. No, don't really want that. Remove Mantua from the map. Yeah, still want to do that. Thing is, aggressive expansion. Yeah, let's just wait on that for a bit. Not investing in technology. Do I want to do development? How's that institution doing anyway? It's in Castile now. And spreading slowly into my vassal, actually, which is really going to be good. So then it should spread to us, and then maybe... Probably not going to be enough to have it down here in Maghreb, but maybe. At least if we annex Algiers, it's going to be enough. Take a claim, another claim on Genoa, on this place. And keep going, I guess. What's the disaster saying? 12%. Any of the new places good to build in? Where's the building button? There. Building a temple? No. Workshop? Not at all. Trade? No. And barracks? Nope. So it's a temple after all. In Ancona. Okay. Great advisor has died. Military guy. No, don't really need a new one right now. Simply because we're even so capped on the power. Once we can take tech, I'm gonna grab new advisors for sure. Do we have a good place to build this thing? No. 38. I mean, 38 is okay, but I really like it to be above 40 before I spend the money on these manufactories. That's just sort of the arbitrary number I came up with, but it seems to be working for me. 50%, 50%. Tunisian separatists still coming. Oh, because I'm converting CAF. Sure. It's gonna be done soon, I assume. There we go. It's done. Peasants' war in Poland. Not that I mind. Ooh, new aspect of faith. I like it. I like it. So we took the Republican Tradition 1. Now we can take unrest reduction. Not the worst. Idea cost. I love it because we're sort of close to taking a new idea. I think I'm going to take idea cost here. That seems great. For 100 judge power, sure. Can't convert anything new. Cannot invest in that technology yet. Are not quite capped yet. Golden era in Denmark. So they're using the last days of the Age of Discovery to actually pop their golden era, which I don't see myself doing right now. We might even be able to get a good golden era in the next age because we are in Europe. And the next age is a lot about Europe, if I remember correctly. So improvement almost done here. Let's go and top up Milan. And 5 more ticks, or 5 more thingy actually, 5 more points, we can start annexing our vassal down there in Africa, which is gonna help us a lot. You're gonna tick, you... Do I have more force limit? I do. Do I want a second cannon? Sometimes a second cannon is nice to have, but let's just go for more combat power for now. Bonfire of something or another. I can lose 5 at tradition here, I think, because it's taking up right now and I can't spend it right now. So let's go down a bit to make the most out of my upticking tradition. And that should be the tick that gives us... That's the new age. And we're going to check that out in a second. We've converted people in Treviso. I'm going to take you back from Milan for a second and then set you to annex our friends here. We're only going to start very slowly to annex them because we still have -3 to our Diplo reputation until 15-16. So 2 more years, then we're going to start to do it a lot faster. And we could also think about getting a Diplo Reputation Advisor. Is there one available for us? No. There's an Improved Relations guy though, which is also great. I think I'll just grab you for now. I do want the Diplo Rep, but Improved Relations is also very, very nice to have. Because we want more wars, of course. Wars, of course. Tick, tick, tick. And I think you can come back soon. It's just some backup. Actually, you don't need to stay above 190 once you've started. Ooh, and I'm capped. Once you've started to annex the vassal, you just need to stay at positive, below 50 Liberty Desire then. What do I spend my military points on? Not technology, right? No. So I guess it's some development. Yeah, it's gonna be some development. Development. Oh, I think I still have the development edict on here from years ago. It should be turned off, probably. Cheapest, but autonomy. I want to develop something that's does not belong to an estate, if at all possible. Why are you so cheap? Relatively cheap, Luca. Because Renaissance, Tuscan traditions, okay, farmlands, or then the encourage development edict and producing cloth. But Lucca is owned by the merchants, I believe. Is it the merchants? Who owns you, Lucca? It's the nobility. Okay, so that's not the worst. Can I take that away from the nobility? Will they still be happy? They would be. The percentage of land would not be great anymore. Let's keep thinking. I'm definitely gonna make Venetia a state. And if Venetia is a state, then I could maybe give some land there to the nobility. Ouch, coring cost. And if I gave something here to the nobility, I could take the other way maybe and then develop it. A bit of a roundabout way to go about it, but Verona, these are both very bad provinces for nobility though. How is the autonomy looking in these new areas? High autonomy here, high autonomy here. Anything with high military development? No, not really. Not even down here. So I'm gonna have to give something away with sort of slanted development. I guess Lucca is still a good province for the nobles. Actually, Arezzo is not at all good for them. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to take away Arezzo, I think, and then give them something like Treviso. Not that I love doing this, but that should be, how much do you want? 10%? 10%. So Treviso is enough, and it has high autonomy still, so it's gonna be fine for now. And then I'm still no further in my development thoughts, but otherwise this is already good. I also want to take away stuff from the clergy, but they're currently not particularly happy. I could take Roma away and then just give them some money. How are you doing? Base value is 10, so I take away Roma from you. And then go here, clergy. Have a generous donation, be happy. Okay, still haven't developed. So let's go back to developing. Autonomy, no, autonomy. Actually, should also check this out, but it's not looking good. I want development, there, development. So I want it to be cheap. I'd prefer to not have any autonomy. So I guess that would be Arezzo, which is not cheap. In hills, ugh. Maybe do something like Tunis, but that's the burghers, I don't like it. That's the wrong religion. That's the no. I guess it's fine to do it in the noble province because they give us full stuff from the military development anyway. So let's do some military development here. Poor uniforms, minus 5% morale of armies. No. How does... I mean, I guess the uniform can matter for your morale when you're fighting. Suppose so. Proof relations. And annexation really slow for 2 years, but then... Whoa. Whoa. Machiavelli's The Prince has been written, and we get 10 Republican tradition, 1 stability, and 10 prestige. We're gonna lose stability, sort of. Not stability, tradition, because we're so overcapped then. But I'm just gonna wait on this, see if there's some random event that makes us lose tradition so we don't overcap this much. Mecklenburg has become an elector, I don't care. Military access from Aragon, sure. You do what you have to. More people becoming electors. And Münster, so some war ended here. Castile's war has ended, I think. Still nobody free down here, unfortunately. Civil war in Hungary. Doesn't matter. Keep watching that aggressive expansion. Okay, that's our stability and tradition. Unfortunately, I had to waste 5 of those tradition points, but I mean, sure. House Blasphemy Act, what does that do? More missionary strength, less tolerance of heretics. Yeah, what's even a heretic? So heretics are not different religions, but like Catholics, for example, are heretics for us because we're Protestant. And we should not have any of those in our lands. We just got discovered in Genoa. I don't know how high we got, whether we could have gotten that claim on Corsica first. It's not gonna really matter. So you come home, and then we're gonna improve with somebody who has high aggressive expansion. Austria is not somebody I want in that coalition. Provence also isn't. Savoy already is very high on the aggressive expansion. So how about we do Savoy for now? There. Improve there. See, that's the event I wanted before we got the event with the plus 10 tradition. I'm gonna drop tradition again just so we use the upticking. That's probably really worth it. But if we get another random event that increases our tradition by stuff, this was a good choice. If not, it probably wasn't. I should have checked how long we are in the rule of this guy. Inaugurated 1487? Oh, it's Savoy. I always do this. Inaugurated 1513, so we're 2 years away from new elections, so we're getting 2 of those points back. I think it was alright to make this choice. Not the best. Cap is 118, so we're gonna have to spend some more military soon, and we might as well also spend some diplo on, so we can do like this. Castile, you're at war again? No, you just want military access? Okay. Oh, because you have troops stuck down here, I guess. That's fine. We are fine on our diplo relations. Good, even. We have another free diplomat. So we can improve with Austria. Improve. Just to reduce that aggressive expansion gain on the next war. If that's still how that works. Again, I couldn't really find anything on that. What does this act do? Is it good for us? I don't think it is. No, I don't want this. Go away. States not relevant. When can I grab the new focus? In 1516, next year, November next year, I can focus on admin finally. What's our admin advisor? National tax. Can we just get a better one? Inflation reduction. He's expensive, but does any estate have a good one for us? Like the clergy. Could we get? Could get the national unrest guy, half price, or the half price missionary strength guy. And the separatists say they're not really an issue. I think I'm gonna go with the the Inquisitor. Yeah. And now we can do this, have a lot more missionary strength. It's not insanely important, but it's going to save us some money, speed up some of that conversion when we can do it. It's actually going to be very useful once we annex our vassal down there, because they are all Sunni. I'm going to lose diplo power here because I'm close to cap anyway. And I'm also close to cap on military once again. Blah, blah, blah. Wars, military access, diplomatic reputation. Good, that speeds up our annexing. Do you have a lot of... You do not have a ton of development. Maybe I can take Urbino now. Who you're allied to? Württemberg. AKA does not matter. Do I think I can take Urbino? You're actually Protestant, right, Urbino? Yes. So all these Catholics shouldn't care too much. Okay. Let's get ready to take Urbino. Burghers gain influence, I don't want that. Or they lose loyalty and influence. Don't like them losing loyalty because it's gonna cause unrest, but sure. Clergy, low on influence, that's fine. Something is regrettable. Yeah, lose that church power. Close to the military point cap once again because we're still focused on stupid military. Let's spend one more round, I think, over here in Lucca. It's probably not right to keep developing Lucca, but I want it. Oh, we didn't check out the Rage of Reformation yet. We have fulfilled, join and convert provinces. 2 of them already fulfilled, very good. We're probably not gonna embrace humanism or religious. We're not gonna have colonies. We may force convert another nation, that could happen. We're not maybe gonna do this, or Latin provinces, but we're not gonna do Asian trade. Let's check the Latin provinces. All green is Latin. That's a lot. It's a lot to do. So it's forming Italy and then some. Oh, we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, let's just kill Urbino here. With a diplomat on my side. Come home from Austria, I guess. Declare war. Yeah, Württemberg, do what you need to do. Ha. And crunch. That's way too many people. It's an inefficient attack. I shouldn't have done this, but it's not going to cost me too much. And now we just need 3,000 troops. I also need a blockade if I can get it. You have what here? 6 lights, so maybe my 8 transport's actually not going to do it. Let's take the trade fleet. Go here. And then what did I say? Just fort level 1. So shift consolidate. Give me... You're probably not the siege guy. You're not the siege guy. Give me 3 mercs and a cannon. Everybody else move out. And then 1 merc. Grabs siege leader, goes back in. We merge again and move merc out. And our fleet just ate their fleet. And you guys are going to blockade, good. There's Württemberg coming in. I must say, you are a trusty ally apparently. But you're gonna also be crunched. And then you're gonna die. I don't even need to do this. Can I stay in Milano? I can. Milan. Just gonna have my vassal do this. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Ottomans no longer consider me rival. Yes. Yes. This is good. Just don't re-rival me now. And everything's gonna be great. There's another event of gaining tradition. That's what I was looking for. Lose 25 admin, gain 10 tradition. Yep. Don't like losing the admin, do love getting the tradition. It's worth so much more. So much more. Come on, siege. Just siege that Urbino. And sure, come back from Savoy. And I guess one of you can go back to Austria. Keep improving with them. And 42%? That seems like a good tick. Aragon has embraced colonialism. Switzerland, sure, have military access. I don't care. How is that institution doing for us? Getting close. It's already spreading to Florence down here, actually. From where? Oh, from Algiers. Good. And it's going to spread into us everywhere else soon. Very nice. Walk trial by fire. Oh. People turn against Grand Consul Girolamo. Maybe this is a following event after getting this great leader. We could get a new guy, 364. I do prefer the 622 that we have right now. 364 or 633, I think. Yeah, with land leader maneuver, not the best thing. So we would get one more stat, but we would lose a lot of admin, which I currently like having. We have 2% chance of getting a theocracy. I'm willing to take that risk. I don't want to be a theocracy, definitely not, but I would take this risk. The other way I could lose a stability and lose Republican tradition. People will never again challenge God's command. Let's just take the other guy, I guess. I wish I had the admin. I think I'm gonna let this tick. Actually, could easily lose the tradition. That would be fine because we're capped. So the only thing we would be losing really is our stability. No, stability is another 100 admin, more than 100 admin. Let's just grab this guy right now. And it lied to us. It said it would be a 364. That's a 532. But 5 admin is pretty good. I'm not going to complain. We lose an admin point and we lose a military point. But we did not lose the stability. Still have a good ruler. And the election is still coming up apparently, so we could re-elect him and make him even better. Or did you just stay? No, you didn't stay. Let's see what your trade is. Soon. General died in Urbino, unfortunately. Stability cost minus 10%. Nah, it's not the best effect. So what about that piece? Nope. Do the other guys not out yet? Württemberg? No. So let's just have our vassal finish their thing up there. And then we can just peace out. It's gonna be alright. You guys can go back to somewhere with unrest, like Verona, I assume. Yeah. Go back to Verona and drill. I'm not scared of these enemies. So say that they move in. I'm just gonna assume that Milan can do what's necessary here. You're actually moving to my land. Now maybe let's stop drilling. Not that they look scary, but maybe they could do something. I don't want them to do anything. Did you stop your siege, you idiots? Oh, what happened here? Did you actually finish your siege? Never mind. Never mind. Württemberg, I want you out of this war. I want you to give me war reparations. To force your religion for the age objective. And I want all your money. Please leave this war. Thank you. And then Urbino, once the diplomat is back, Urbino is going to be mine. Who cares? Just Mantua and Venice. So, nobody. And I can't take anything else because I'm eating them completely. Yoink. And that's Urbino. Great. Go back to drilling. Core that land. So expensive. Italian aristocracy. Plus 25%. What's that? That's also ideas from you. Increased coring cost. National traditions of Urbino. Does everybody have increased coring costs around here? Well, around here, I mean mostly in Africa. But yeah, you know what I mean. Converted heretics. Excellent. Still can't take that tech. Again, close to being capped. So we should do some more development, and I think Lucca is done for with development. We need something cheaper, like Tunis. That's still the burgers. I don't like improving the burgers. And then a lot of places with horrible things. Kiev is probably just these guys, you know, the clergy guys. Ulima? No, they're actually called clergy in this right? Yeah. Let's take away this from the clergy. And then turn on improve development, encourage development, and do some military development here. Like this. And then give some land to the clergy. Like maybe this up here. It's a very good clergy piece. And they will be still fine on everything. Why did that make the burghers unhappy? What did I just do? What just happened? How are the burghers unhappy if I give Verona to the clergy? Did I make a mistake somewhere? What? What? Why are you this unhappy now? I must have taken away land from them somewhere. Without meaning to. Or what? I don't know. This is odd. Do we have any more good burger land though? Did we take... I don't think we took a burger province there. This is not a burger province for sure. Anything with high diplo development that the burgers might like? I mean, could give them Roma. Don't like that. Could give them Arezzo, I guess. Here, if I give you Arezzo, will you be happy? Almost happy. You do you. Burgers. And in a recent stream I saw from DDR Jake, he talked about how he wasn't even interested in touching the estates anymore. And I can get why. Looking at the time though, I can get why we have to stop right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was successful, if quite a peaceful, except for the Urbino thing here episode. We did quite well expanding and still being fine with aggressive expansion. Still sort of scary. Still kind of hard to take to Noah. We're annexing our vassal. Does it tell when we should be done right now? We should be done in 31. It's still quite a while. I have to figure something out between episodes for where we can go to war next. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys next time. Don't forget that subscribe button.